Okay, so the next question, B2, example 1, subheading 2, page 74 you'll find. B2 is on page 80, but then this example 1 is on page 74. So the next one, page 74. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy in rupees, means Indian money, was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on the day. Okay, so let us start with that. Okay, so here, let X be the number of toys produced on that particular day. That's what we have to find. We would like to find out the number of toys produced on that day. Now let's go back to first sentence. Okay, second sentence. The cost of production of each toy in rupees was found to be 55 minus the number of toys. So cost of production of each toy. Cost of, according to question. Okay, so here, cost of production. Cost of production of each toy. Of each toy means one toy. In rupees means Indian money system. In rupees was found to be means equal to, is equal to 55 minus, sorry, right, exactly what the question is saying. 55 minus means like this, minus sign, minus the number of toys produced in a day. It's in rupees, so let me write rupees first. Rupees 55 minus the number of toys produced in the day. Number of toys produced on that day is X, so 55 minus X, that's what the question is saying. This is the cost of production of one toy is 55 minus number of toys produced that day. So 55 minus X, because X is the number of toys produced on that day. Then here, as per question means according to the question. Let me read that. The last second sentence. On a particular day, the total cost of production was 750. Since the total cost, look into your text and write this, cost of production. Total cost of production. Last second sentence, total cost of production was rupees 750. This is what the question is saying. Therefore, or you can just write total cost of production on that day was equal to rupees 750. That's what the question is saying. So you know total cost is cost of one toy. So cost of production of one toy, each toy, rupees 55 minus X is the cost of producing one toy, multiplied to number of toys produced on that day. The number of toys produced on that day is X. So number of toys X multiplied to cost of production of one toy is the total cost. Total cost is cost of producing one toy multiplied to number of toys. And the question is saying is equal to rupees 750. So this rupees and rupees can cancel. Because if this rupees is shifted to right side, we'll go to denominator and cancel this rupees on the numerator. So here, now let us multiply X into 55 55x. No sign, so plus into minus is minus. X into x is x square. And right here you can bring this to the left side. The no sign means plus, so plus will become minus 750, and nothing left on right side. So that will be equal to 0. Nothing. Already 750 shifted to left side, so that will be equal to 0. Then we know we have to arrange the power here. X power's highest one minus x square. Then x1, no sign means plus 55x. Then this one having no x in the third place. Now it's fine. But usually we want to put the x squared term as positive. Since it's negative, you can change it, which is possible. Change to plus x squared. Then the condition for changing that is the rest also should change. So plus 55 will become minus 55x. Minus 750 will become plus 750. So that will be equal to 0. Now we can solve and find out an x, which is the number of toys produced on that day, which the question is asking. For that we have to multiply the first and the third term to split the middle term. So plus into plus is plus, then 750 here, because 1 into 750 is 750. Now we have to split this 750 into 2 of its factors such that it will match up the middle term minus 55 when we add or subtract. So let us do that. I think this we can do directly. I'm looking at this one. 3 into 25 is 75. So if I put here 0, then 30 into 25 is 750. And since this is minus 55, if I put both minus, then we have to add 30 plus 75 minus 30 minus 25. When both minus we add, then 5, 3 plus 2, 5, both minus means minus, exactly matching the middle term. When we multiply minus into minus plus, 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, plus 1 7, and 0. So multiply matching this, adding these two, matching the middle term. So that is the correct one, minus 30. And so this middle term minus 55 is going to be split into minus 30x minus 25x. As I said, add or subtract should be exactly the middle term matching in sign also. Multiply exactly matching this one, the product of the first and the third term. In this case, plus 750. So let us write that. That gives you x squared, and in place of minus 55x, we're going to write minus 30x minus 25x, or minus 25x minus 30x. Which one you want to write first is up to you. Then plus 750 is equal to 0. Same one, this minus 55x split into minus 30x minus 55x plus 750 according to this technique of doing it. So next, once we're through with that, let's continue. As we continue, that implies here these two factors, high common factor is x. Because here x squared and x means x is the highest common factor. So inside the bracket, x into x, x squared. Now, x has been taken out. So inside will be minus 30. Close the bracket and go to the next, and it's a minus, so put a minus. And 25 and 750 is common factor, 25. Here, x is there, but no x, so we can't take out x as a common factor. No, 25 is taken out, so inside will be x. Then here plus, so be mindful of that. So we have to make it plus next here. Minus into minus, then only we will get plus this one. So 25 into 3 is 75 up to here. Then 0 is there, means 25 into 30, exactly 750. And close the bracket, finish, then equal to, as you can see here, 0. Put there 0. Now we can factorize here these two terms. The common factor is x minus 30. X minus 30. So take out that common factor out of the bracket, out of this bracket, I mean, this new bracket. This has gone out, so inside the bracket will be x. X minus 30 is outside, so inside will be minus 25, close it, equal to 0. So it's now factorized. So we can get our x by saying here either the first factor x minus 30 is equal to 0, which is x equal to minus 30 shift to right side plus 30, or x, I can say, or x minus 25, the next factor is equal to 0. So x will be equal to minus 25 shift to right side plus 25. So we're getting two values of x. So we have to show that. I think we won't be needing this, so I'll just write it out. So next year, when, okay, so there are two answers. So therefore, the number of toys produced on that day, the number of toys produced on that particular day we have started, and the question is asking us to find this as equal to x. So x can be either 30 or the other answer 25. The number of toys produced on that day, both can be right answers, 30 or 25. That concludes this part. Okay, so here we'll see whether we can do the last one or not. So yeah, we can do it, I think. So let us go ahead and do it. Question number 3, B3. One more question. So here, let's do that. B3 on page 80 now. Go to page 80. We read the question. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. So let us start. There are two numbers, so let us say let x be the first number. Then, since the question is saying something, let us write down. Since two numbers sum. Okay, we can just do it directly, I think. Therefore, the second number, there are two numbers, so the first is x, then the second number will be, go back and read the first sentence and you'll get the answer. Find two numbers whose sum is 27. So there's two numbers, their put together sum is 27, means second number will be their total minus the first number. I hope you got it. Together is 27. So if first number is x, the other number will be 27 minus x. So these are the x, and 27 minus x are the two numbers we have to find. Find the two numbers. So, and the product. So as per question, the last part, as per condition of the question, here, product is, since question is saying clearly product is means equal to 182. Okay, product is 182. So that means product means multiply the two numbers, product of the two numbers. First number multiplied to second number. First number multiplied to second number, that is called product, equal to 182. The question is saying. Okay, so here let us multiply. X into 27, 27x, plus and minus, minus x into x, x squared, and if you shift this, no sign means plus 182. From right side, if you shift to left side, then it become minus 182. Nothing left on right side, so equal to 0. How are you getting, right? So our next job is to arrange in descending order of the power of x. So x squared is the highest one, minus x squared, first place. And second place, the x1, the x term, plus 27x, because no sign means plus. Clearly, the one having no x is in the third position. We have done that. X squared, x, no x. But usually we want to solve by using the x squared term as positive, which is now negative, so change it to positive, which is possible. That is possible if you change the remaining. So here plus 27 become minus 27x, minus become plus 182, equal to 0. Now we have to solve by factorization, because in this chapter we are doing factorization of quadratic equations. So for that, multiply first and third term. Plus into plus is plus. Then 1, no number, 1 into 8, 182. Okay, plus 182. So we have to split this into two factors of 182 such that we get a middle term. So write the middle term at the top, which is minus 27. You don't need to write the x, just the number is enough. Now this is also a little bit big, so let us just try to factorize it. 182 factorize with prime numbers. Smallest is 2 going, so 2 9s are 18, no in hand, 2 1s are 2. Now next 2 is not going, next prime number 3. Not going with 3 also. Next prime number is 5, also not going. Next after 5 is 7, so 7 is going, so 7 1s are 7. 8 9, 2 in hand, 21. The 2 will go to left of 1, 21. 7 3s are 21. That's, you can stop now, because 13 itself is a prime number. After 7 is 9 is not a prime number, because 9 1s are 9, and 3 3 also going. 10 also not prime number. 11 is prime. Then 12 also not prime number composite, and 13 is the next prime number. So since 13 is a prime number, you cannot factorize, so you can stop there. So 2 into 7 into 13 equal to 182. If you combine these two, then you're going to get 14. So 14 into 13, let's try 14 into 13 is surely, 2 7s are 14, and 13 is surely 182. If you put both minus here, then you're going to get here minus 14 minus 13. When both are minus, we add, so 7 and 2, both minus after adding, minus 2, exactly matching the middle term. It should be like that. We're getting, then multiply, minus into minus, plus 14 into 13 is 182 for sure. We have done it in the prime factor. So multiply matching plus 182 exactly on addition or subtraction. In this case we have to add, because both are minus, getting middle term. So the correct splitted middle term factors are minus 14x and minus 13x. So we're going to use that. So x squared minus 14x minus 13x. Or you can also write minus 13x minus 14x. Which one you want to write first? That's up to you. So minus 27 has been split into minus 14x minus 14x minus 13x. Then plus 182 is equal to 0. So the highest common factor between x squared and 14x is x. So take it out. X into x is x squared. And plus into minus is minus. X has gone outside, so inside will be 14. Then next minus 13 is common factor for both. We can't take out x because x is here, but it's not here, means it's not a common factor. So 13 go outside, then x left inside. And this is plus, be mindful. Minus into what is going to match this plus? If you put plus, that will be wrong, because minus into plus is minus, doesn't match. So minus into minus, then plus. 13 into 14, and we know it's 182. Right, we have done it. I've shown you 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2, 7 1s are 7, 7 3s are 21. So here, this is 14. 14 into 13 is 182. So 13 into 14, 182. Then equal to 0. Next here, I'm not going to need this part anymore, so let me just continue here. So the common factor between these two terms is here x minus 14, here also x minus 14. X minus 14 outside of this new bracket. Since this has been taken out, inside will be here x. Then next here, x minus 14 outside, so inside will be this one left, minus 13 is equal to 0. Already factorized, so we can now write down either the first factor, x minus 14 is equal to 0, or that implies x equal to minus 14 go right side, plus 14, or x minus 13 is equal to 0, then we're going to get x equal to minus 13 go right side, plus 13. We're getting two answers. So we have to write like this. I have to show it because there are two values of x now. X, when x equal to 14, then the first number, go back to beginning, is x. So x, when take 14, first number will be 14 because first number is x. And the second number will be equal to 27 minus x. So x is now 14, so we'll put, which is equal to 13. Then the next possibility is when x is equal to here 13, then the first number becomes equal to x. We know that first number. Same here, but now x is 13, so first number in that case will be 13, and the second number in that case will be 27 minus x. This time your x is 13, so 27 minus 13 means you're going to get here, your answer is equal to 14. So 14, 13, first number 14, second number 13, or first number 13, second number 14, both are correct. But we have to show because there are two values of x coming out both correct. So next, finally you can write down here, therefore find the two numbers, the two numbers, or you can just write it here if you want. Therefore after this you write, okay, the two numbers are equal to first number 14, then second number 13, or this also correct. When first number is 13, the second number 14. 13, 14 or 14, 13, both are correct. So that concludes the part for test 4.2b. Okay.